Honestly. Wait a minute.
We're late.
No, we're not late. Oh God. Okay, hold on. I've got my.
It's a bit late now to start tidying up the
I'm
kitchen.
not tidying up the kitchen. I'm just.
Good evening, everyone. It is 7:30, probably 1 or 2.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. I'm just having one of those days.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
Good evening, everyone. We are talking. This is part 2 of breakfast.
It is. I think it's because there's so many things going on.
And it's egg related. So
Sort of egg related.
we
yes,
hope you
it
like
is.
eggs.
Yes, and there are a couple of vegan options I'm going to do as well, which should be agreeable. Do you know what? And I didn't do a video to say to remind everybody. I hope people are joining.
Anita's here.
Oh, Anita, hello! Thought nobody was going to join because I forgot to send out a reminder. I've been stuck in front of the computer all day.
So why don't you tell everyone
what
we're doing?
Okay, so firstly, sorry, I'm having one of those days. You know when you one of those days where you just have
Hi,
a really...
Kamal.
Hi, I'm having a crap day. So okay, I'm good productive-wise, but crap in the head. Like as in, I can't think what I'm doing at the moment. Right, so today we're doing... lots of different types of breakfast.
We missed you too, Anita. It's been a long time.
It's been ages, absolutely ages. So we're doing things. Anita, the kids will love these things. I'm sure you probably know some of the recipes, but the kids will probably love these.
So we're going to do an oat and banana pancakes.
Oat and banana pancakes. I don't know why he puts it on paper. I need my glasses to read now because I'm getting old. Oat and banana pancakes, and then we're going to do like a tofu burji, so like a scrambled tofu instead of scrambled egg. And then I'm going to do an omelette wrap, probably,
yes.
if I get time. I'm going to try and do some rosties as well, which I have
Hi,
made.
Poonam.
Hi, Poonam. I'm going to try and do some rosties as well. And if I can, and with the omelette wrap, I'm going to wrap it all up and show you what I'm going to do. So...
Let's get cracking, shall we?
Please, if you don't mind. Right, so... By the way, all the recipes are on my blog, all of them. So I've been really busy with that. So for the oat and banana pancakes, and I'm literally following my recipe from the blog, so you can see if it works or doesn't. I've got
Anita, for once, it hasn't dropped at my end.
What's that?
She said broadcast keeps being interrupted.
Is it still? Oh, okay.
It's live.
Okay, is it? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know what Facebook's like at the moment.
Hi, Fozia.
Okay, so we've got hi Fozia. We've got Fozia's given up sugar, added sugar, I believe, in her, in life in general, which is amazing.
In her daily routine.
In her daily routine, which is incredible. I hope you're feeling okay, Fozia. Not too many.
You can always trust Anita to bring down.
What she said now. What she said now.
I'm trying to try your peanut butter balls. Fozia agrees.
I'm not allowed
yes,
to
I have.
What's that?
Fozia,
she's given up.
Fozia has given
yes,
up. Well done, Fozia.
Yeah. So
second day. How do you feel?
Fantastic. Yeah, I know. Right, one banana, which is roughly 85 grams. In it goes. Okay, I did.
Poonam says that breakfast can't come sooner.
Oh, and then one egg. I just wanted to remind you about something about eggs. By the way, don't look at the date on the carton because that's not actually when the eggs were bought, but they're recyclable, reusable eggs.
Biodynamic eggs.
Yes.
From Happy Chickens.
Because I found that I used to love eggs, but I used to find they used to get me a little bit bloated. Couldn't quite understand why. A little bit uncomfortable. I thought, I'm not allergic to eggs, for goodness sake. Not those as well, because I love them. And actually, what I realised was that it wasn't the eggs per se at all. It was actually what the chickens were being fed on, and then what was coming through into the eggs.
So these chickens eat apples.
These chickens they eat apples. So it's a really good idea if you can to try and find out if you've got somewhere local. Oh, it really helps if I open the lid, doesn't it? To find somewhere local which supplies eggs, and then you can see what the chickens are eating. Actually, if there's a farm, right? 100 mils of oat milk. So this is a basic. You can add any flavours you want to this. This is really, really simple. It's got oats in there as well. Really easy. I'm adding a little bit of cinnamon.
Have you given the quantity? So we've got a banana, about 85 grams.
Yeah.
100 mils of milk of your choice.
Yeah, I'm putting a bit of cinnamon
100 grams of oats.
Yeah.
1 egg.
Yeah.
And a touch of cinnamon.
Touch of cinnamon. No added sugar.
No added sugar. And then wonderful friend, Mr. NutriBullet.
Yeah, I might need to add some more milk, by the way. So just add as you.
Barbara Sidhu, welcome.
Hi, Barbara. Oh God, right. Do you remember I fell when I did skiing? When I went skiing.
Shall I open it?
I fell over when I had a dramatic fall. Apparently, it was dramatic. I don't remember it very much actually, but it was quite dramatic. Anyway, my thumb still hasn't healed. I still can't hold it and do things with it.
And Mira's been in a bit of pain.
I'm in a bit of
and
pain.
She's powering through today.
I'm a bit of pain, but I'm actually more than in pain. I'm really frustrated because I can't train. That's really sad. I feel really sad because I can't train.
So guess who's going to get it, guys? Me. That's right. I'm going to be Mira's punch bag.
I can't punch. I can't even hold the bottle.
Good for me.
Right, this is coconut oil from my brother's garden in Goa. So if you don't have that privilege, then just use the really good quality, high quality organic coconut oil. You don't need a lot, so I'm just dabbing some on a tissue and I'm just wiping some like this. By the way, I've never done this live, so this is going to be hilarious because it probably...
Jags is watching as
well.
Oh
God, no, Jags, don't. This is the one where it's all going to go wrong. Okay, so...
So, and he goes, Harry, you are on the spot.
Oh my God, I don't know about Harry on the spot, but me, I'm not... Oh, right,
Hey,
okay.
Jags.
I'm under pressure. You can talk amongst yourselves while I try and sort this out and see if it actually works. Okay, it does work normally when nobody else is here.
Lightly greased the frying pan.
I have, and then I just kind of do that. And then you can do 1, 2, 3, 4.
So how many can you get out of that?
Loads. It depends on how big you want them, but I tend to keep them quite little because they're quite cute to eat and nibble on. You think, psychologically you feel like you're eating more. So if you do small ones, it's much, much easier.
Are you doing a little fruit compote?
I am doing fruit compote at the back, thank you. So I'm hoping, so again, look, so to pour over, I don't know if some of you have seen my posts where I've got the pancakes and then I've got the fruit going on the top with a bit of yogurt. That's literally the fruit. So it's berries with some water in a pan. How simple could it get? No added sugar, nothing at all. So you just have to get the temperature right with these pancakes and then they just kind of do their own thing. Once you do 1 or 2, then it's usually a little bit easier. So what you're waiting for when you're doing your pancakes is the bubbles to start appearing. Okay? So
There's
the bubbles start to appear.
The bubbles.
Harry, could you please be sensible?
Sorry, Jags.
The bubbles start to appear like that, and then it will lift off, and then you've got your little pancake, and over it goes. Yes! I did it. Sorry. Really proud of myself.
That's the first one she hasn't burnt.
That's not true. You're you're not getting any breakfast tomorrow. Right. So what you do, that's pancakes. Really, really simple. Really, really easy. And then you can do a whole stack of them. And I've used very, very, very little oil. So actually, this is, how much healthier can it get? I think I'm pushing my luck by trying to do some more, but I'm going to give it a go. Yeah,
reducing down over there.
If I can show, then I can show you like a stack that I'm doing.
Guys, I have something to show you a bit later on, at the end of today's broadcast. If those of you who followed us on Sunday, we are doing a live at 5 every Sunday from now on.
Oh yeah.
We did kefir.
We did.
How
Yes.
to make it. So it's now been 48 hours since that live, if I know my hours.
Has it?
There or thereabouts.
Has it really? 48? God,
Yeah.
that's a long time. Okay. Yes.
So then I'm
you've
going to
got
now. I've
kefir
actually
to-
got to. Yeah, I'm going to show you exactly what the final kefir liquid looks like.
Okay, so these are all bubbling, and they're all going to turn over.
at
The
that.
heat is medium to high. Okay, these are bubbling, so they're stewing in their own juices. I've got my live yogurt ready and waiting. That one doesn't want to turn. Oh don't tell me you're going to go wrong now. No, there you go. And they're honestly, they're just really, really delicious. And they're so good for the kids.
Guys, I will let you know what they taste like.
You can make these for the kids. I can't turn that one, hold on. Doesn't want to turn.
Just flip it.
Just flip it. I'm trying to flip it. Right, okay, I'm only going to do that many.
Wonderful.
But you can get at least 20, well, I don't know, about 15 maybe or so from there, little ones. And they're brilliant. They really are. They're so tasty.
And you could add, is that like a basic mixture? Could you then add sort of protein and
yes,
other
you
bits
can
and
add
pieces?
protein.
Yeah.
If you add protein, you're going to need to add a bit more liquid probably.
Yeah.
And the protein will add quite a bit of sugar. So there you go. That's your stack of pancakes. And then if you want to make it look pretty, you can drizzle a little bit of maple syrup on it if you want that sweetness. But otherwise, you're just looking for, that Instagram post look. So literally, you just get your berries and you drizzle them over the top. Like that. And then, you have no idea about the number of dishes that go in this house when we're doing a live, it's really mad. And then you've got your, oh God, okay. This is live yogurt. I keep going on about live yogurt.
So this is the one that we prefer.
Organic, bio, and it's live. It's unsweetened.
It's soya, it's unsweetened, and it actually does taste just like the real thing.
Okay, and then you just put a little bit of yogurt on it, and
Fawzia, you are absolutely right. It looks delicious.
I swear it tastes good. Because if you've given up sugar, that is like honestly, that will fix your sugar fix if you need one. That's there. So that's first.
Excellent. That is breakfast number one.
Okay.
You can pop that on the side there.
That on the side.
Good, very good.
Right, number one. So next one. What should we do? What should we do next?
Do the scrambled tofu.
Scrambled tofu coming up. Right. So in a pan. I'm going to use the same pan. You can use a frying pan, you can use a saucepan, anything you want. Again, I don't really use a lot of oil. I tend to use a bit more water than oil to cook now.
Where's what from, Barbara?
The tofu.
Oh, where's the tofu from?
Tofu is it's
a dragonfly.
Yes. Can I just say, I love this make. I've been through tofu in my lifetime.
There's another packet over there.
This one.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really, 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 really good. Tastes good. It works really well as well. So I can crumble this one and make it into, so if you get a chance to, I won't get a chance today to do it, but if you get a chance on my blog, I've made these tofu bites, which are tiny little tofu burgers, which take seconds to make. Oh God, they're so good. And I literally made them by chance, but they're so good. So you can crumble them and make them into a burger. You can crumble them and make them into this that we're going to make now, which is
okay. Sorry, Barbara. Yes, the yogurt. Where is that from? I get it from Ocado, but I think you can get it from Tesco's, I think.
So with your I think you can. With the for the vegan scrambled egg, as it were, I've just added a few onions into that, and got a few tomatoes to add in. Okay, bearing in mind this is all happening in the morning, and you're thinking, you haven't got much time, but literally just takes seconds. It really, really does. So with your onions, you've got your probiotics going in. I've got the coriander going in as well, because coriander, loads of vitamin C, remember what I said, doesn't have to look pretty. It literally just has to be functional. You're trying to get out the door, you're not trying to be MasterChef on this occasion. Add a little bit of water.
Yeah, so we're not sort of frying it in oil.
No, I tend to use it. There's a little bit of oil in there, but I'll just use a bit of water to keep it going. And the water acts as a brilliant substitute for the oil. Honestly does. I am.
So it's a great way of reducing your fat intake.
Yeah. If that's what you want to do.
And the good fats are good. But
I was going to say though, what I do afterwards now. So I cook it like this, and then what I do afterwards is drizzle the oil on the top. So if you like olive oil, good quality olive oil, I need to show you this olive oil. I wish I could get it for you, and I wish we could get it in this country. But this is the oil I'm using, and I spend a blooming fortune getting it all the way from America. But it's cold pressed. So what you're looking for is cold pressed, organic olive oil, really really good quality that you can drizzle over the top, and then you've got the real. All the benefits from that oil on the food.
And it does taste it. It does
taste different. If you cook with the olive oil, it breaks down and changes. The chemical makeup changes, so it isn't actually that great for you. If you do want to cook in oil or in a fat, then coconut oil or ghee, just simply because of the higher sort of melting point, as it were, not melting point, but higher point at which it turns. Crumble, here we go, tofu. This is so easy.
Mash it up.
There's a bit of water in the tofu, which is great. Okay. And
Hi, Kieran.
we are going to add...
Kieran, we're making burji.
We're making lots of different styles of breakfast, Kieran, and we are... Okay,
Hello,
so,
Ginny.
Hi, Ginny. Oh, Ginny with the baby. That's right. There we go.
So you just added some turmeric there.
And adding a bit of salt. A little bit of chili, red chili, or if you want, you don't want, it's up to you. You can even add green chilies to this. That would be really nice. And actually, I'm just going to go for it. You know what? I'm going to add a bit of the cumin, coriander, dry roasted mix that I make at home.
Kieran said it's so Punjabi to have burji and toast.
Oh, it is, but no toast. Don't have the toast. So I would have, I would have this. I mean, no, you can have toast. That's a lie. It's not a problem to have toast. But if you were trying to do it on so if it was something that you were trying to do low carb and just high protein, I would have this either by itself, and I have been known to eat the whole packet. Or I would actually have...
I usually do that.
Yeah, or I would actually have this on a bed of, like I'd wilt down some spinach and some green vegetables, some green leafy vegetables, so some spinach or some kale, wilt that down and put this on top of it as a kind of bed for it to sit on, and then I sort of feel like I'm eating a lot. And that's a really good low carb breakfast. If you were, if you're thinking, right, I've done my training, blah, 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 or I've got training to do later today, I've got exercise, I've got a busy day, then yeah, add a piece of toast if
I
you
can.
wanted to.
And that was made from scratch in 7 minutes.
There you go. Done. You can add a dash of lemon as well. Lemon's really nice. That's done. Okay. So that's your bowl. So I honestly, I actually just eat it from the bowl. I
Chan
love it.
says hi, Mira.
Hello, Chan.
And she misses the MFS kitchen.
Oh, I miss you too. You've been
misses
so
you.
busy. Chan's had I hope the event went really well. It looked amazing. Chan had just had an event on Sunday for the BML, for people for the BML team, and it just looked amazing. It really did.
Okay, so that's breakfast number 2.
How was the film, Chan? Chan went to see the Avengers.
Did she?
Is it the Avengers?
What, the new one?
Yeah. Did you go see? I think you went to see it with your daughter, didn't you? I think you went to see that. So how was it? Because we want to go and see it. We haven't been. Right, next one. I'm going to try.
Anita's asked, instead of the tofu, could you substitute it with eggs?
Yes. 100% yes. And I quite often have that as well. But I'll add, you can add anything to it. So you can add some spinach in it, you can add you can add courgettes in it. Really doesn't matter. You can add whatever you want. So it's lovely with eggs.
What's next?
What's next? Okay, so I'm going to attempt something which I have done before, but I haven't done it live.
What's that?
I'm going to try and do rosties. So I've got grated sweet potato, and I've got grated courgette. Okay, I've sort of squeezed some of the water out, and I'm going to add some spices to this. I'm going to add some spices to this, as in, I'm not spicy per se, but I'm going to add some salt.
So that's just 1 courgette grated,
Yeah.
1 sweet potato grated,
Yeah.
so some salt and some pepper for some seasoning.
And I'm going to add some mixed herbs because I love those. I love my dried mixed herbs. You can add some basil into it, some fresh herbs as well, just to add a bit of flavour. And oh, that pepper's making me sneeze.
Bless you.
Okay, again, you don't need a lot of oil. You could just use, again, just a little bit of water as well. But I'm just going to spread this around and try and sort of absorb off as much of the oil as possible.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Huh?
And then you just even just mop it up as well. So you don't. So then you can use this tissue again when you need to, if you need to use it for something.
Kieran said that she normally also adds feta.
Oh yes, feta would be great. So I'm sort of doing it what I would eat because I'm sort of being selfish. I'm dairy intolerant, but yes, you could definitely add feta. That's a really, really, really good idea.
I can't remember, Kieran, if feta is high in fat compared to what, like cheddar. I'll come back to you on that one. I'll let
I'm
you know.
not sure. I'm not sure. I think I'm really, really, really not sure. Okay, so that's it. You could add any combination of anything you wanted to in this.
You put an egg in there?
No.
No egg?
No egg. You can put an egg in. I have to say, normally I would put an egg in it. I would actually put an egg in it, but it will work without an egg. You're not going to get you're not going to get these beautifully bound sort of Rosties, but you'll get Rosties that will work. So there you go. These Rosties are great with egg. So if you've got some scrambled egg going or poached egg,
it is about eggs.
It is about eggs.
Yes.
Let's say it's about eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is about eggs. So that will be really nice with eggs. I'm going to make an egg omelette wrap in a minute. Oh, and I was going to make some muffins, which so it's still got a bit of water in it. But I'm showing you things that can go with eggs. So
Brilliant.
these are your Rosties. You'll get about, I'd say about 10 or 15 out of these.
Yeah, and obviously you
And
can
they'll take 2 minutes.
you can just obviously double the quantities.
Yeah, as you need them. But again, this is great. This is really, really good. There's good fats and all the rest of it in there. So that's fantastic. Okay, so now that there is a request for eggs.
Chan, you're quite right.
What's that?
Harry, you are a lucky, lucky man.
Who's that? Who says?
Chan.
Oh, Chan, I love you. You're so lovely. I do miss you. It's been too long. I haven't seen you for ages. I haven't had my Chan thing.
So Miss Sarda Google Hirani has looked up feta and says high in fat and sodium.
Oh, so therefore what that means is you don't have to eliminate it from your diet.
Thank you, Sarda, for looking up.
Thank you very much. You don't have to eliminate from your diet. You just have to have a little bit and understand what you're eating. That is the key to good, healthy eating. Right, we're going to do an omelette wrap. Are you ready? So,
Fawzia and Ginny said, Mira, you make it look so easy.
it is easy. I'm not making it easy. I swear to God it's not. Now what am I doing that makes it look so easy? Okay, so I wanted to show you something like, I know this is really, I feel a little bit embarrassed showing this because it's basically an omelette that I'm going to make and we're going to make it into a wrap. So you can actually roll it up. It can be lunch, it can be snack, it can be breakfast, whatever it is. Super easy for the kids to eat as well.
So we
Stick
have
in a lunchbox.
an egg.
I'm going to do 2 eggs. 2 eggs.
Yes, Kieran, everything good in small portions.
Yes, absolutely. So you can add a little bit of salt to the egg. Again, remember Himalayan salt, everyone, is actually good for you. Okay? So it's not a problem to have that. And if you notice the amount of oil I'm using and everything, it's just really, really, really important that I kind of get across that you need to reduce the amount of oil you use.
So you can get obviously those oils now which you can spray. The spray oils, they're quite good if you just want to just coat the cooking utensil you're going to use.
Oh God, I hope this works as well because I haven't added any oil to that. Okay, so that's going in and can't find my...
Ginny, you can get the Himalayan salt from
Health food shops.
Health food shop.
Yeah, I've got this one. You can buy it in. We just bought this in the local one. You can buy it like that. That's what we've got.
You can buy it with the crystals, which you can grind, or you can actually buy it ready ground.
Yeah, but you can grind these in the NutriBullet.
Hi, Bajal.
Hi, Bajal. Okay, so I'm struggling to find my. Oh, here. Okay, let's try this one. By the way, I love these. Has anybody else got like a complete obsession with these spatula things? I seem to have. So I actually moved my omelette around a little bit. This isn't going to work. I'm just convinced it's not going to work. Okay, so even if it doesn't work, we'll end up with scrambled eggs. It's alright. Somebody said scrambled eggs, didn't they? Anita?
Just put the heat up. Hi, Rash.
Okay. Rash. Shreddies. Put them away. Put away the shreddies.
Sarda is an absolute mastermind.
Okay, what's
She has
your name?
TK Maxx Habit.
What?
Himalayan salt.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Frosties are turning over. You can kind of reduce the heat a little bit. And there. Right, let's see how this is doing. So it's really literally a basic omelette.
And
Okay.
Anita's saying some chap called Aaron Loke sells it.
Oh yes, Mr. Salt Pipe person. It actually is the same stuff that I use in my salt pipe inhaler as well. I have a salt pipe inhaler, which is brilliant, helping for calm. Okay, so this is
So
your...
Rash has it on made from scratch live that she was not going to have any more shreddies.
Good girl. I know it's tempting. I know how tempting it is. By the way, these will be done in a few minutes. If you wanted to, you could add a little bit of water just to kind of steam it. A little bit. Yes, it does fit. Fine, calm. Shanty. Oh. Right, so you've got your omelette, which is nearly done. Okay. And then once that's done,
You can fill it.
you can fill it with anything you like.
So
anything
mushrooms,
at all.
tomatoes,
Right. Turn that one down.
onions, spinach,
Yeah.
veggies.
Anything. You can even, put the spinach in this so it wilts, and it's up to you. You can either put a filling in there which is cooked, so chop some asparagus up, some spinach up, some tomatoes up, cook them all in a pan, pop them in the middle, and then roll them. Or you can do what I'm going to do, which is a raw filling. I'm going to put avocado and tomatoes. You could put cheese in it if you are, okay with dairy. Grated Parmesan is great because grated Parmesan should be made out of raw unpasteurized cow's milk, and that is pretty good to do because you're then getting your
Jenny's now craving an omelette.
I know, and this is actually how I make. You know how they do that when you're looking on Instagram and all these other places. They'll do open omelette or pizza or egg pizza. I don't know what they call it. Anyway, it's just this is all it is. It's an omelette with the stuff on the top. It's like all these fancy words for the same thing.
And guys, you know what? Omelette is not just for breakfast.
It isn't. We have omelets for dinner quite often, and I have it for lunch too. So
just in case there's a spare one going.
There never is. There never ever is. There's too many. We've already eaten them by the time you do this. So your children can choose their filling. This is a low carbohydrate meal. It is very high in protein. It is really, really. It's with the avocado. It's got the good fats in it. And you can put whatever, ever filling you like. And then you literally treat it like a pancake and you roll it. I've overstuffed mine because I love doing that. And that's it. That is your omelette wrap. And then...
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine. And then you just fill it with whatever you want. Grated carrot, grated anything you like. So that is your Let's make it look sushi, shall we? I don't know, like that.
Sushi?
Make it look Instagram worthy, shall we? Set it up so like all the Instagrammers do. There you go. That's an omelette wrap.
That is number 3.
How are we doing?
Very good.
Yeah?
Very
okay,
good.
so...
You might be able to squeeze another one in if you have time.
I don't know. What should we do? Okay, what I also wanted to just quickly show you was, those of you, I know there's a lot of Indian people watching who know this already, but just in case anybody who doesn't know this is watching, to make a vegan pancake exactly the same, all you need to do is use gram flour, okay? Gram flour, really simple, in most shops.
Waitrose do that.
Waitrose, Tesco's, everywhere does it, and the small local shops, if you're supporting your small local businesses, which is really important, they do them. It's just water and the gram flour made into a batter like that, okay? That's it, and I've whisked it up. Now in there's no magic formula, really isn't, just make it into a paste which is like a batter. In there, you can put anything you like, salt, pepper, turmeric is great to get your turmeric fix in there. You can put some chili, you can put some ground cumin, coriander, you could leave it completely plain.
So you just replace the egg.
You would just replace, you're literally just replacing that egg, okay?
You've got time to do one.
Oh, okay. I was going to show the Rosties. I was going to do, okay, well I can do that. So the Rosties are here. Let me show you the Rosties. I want to just show you the Rosties really quickly. So these Rosties are, again, they're really, really super easy, they're delicious, they're a great substitute for bread, they're a great substitute for that kind of carb fix you need, okay? And you've got your vegetables in there as well. And I would have about 3 or 4 of these with my egg, and then put the egg on top, my poached egg, fried egg, whatever, not fried, sorry, I haven't had it, or scrambled egg on top, okay? Rosties, really easy, super simple. Right.
So that's number 4.
Oh my god, I'm ploughing through these. Okay, so what have we got?
So we can do the best one if you want.
Yeah, we can try and do that really
quickly.
I just need to put a little bit more oil on the pan. And there's lots of Indian spices and things you can put in. I know I'm doing this in the same pan as the egg, and I wouldn't if there was. I apologise. I don't do this normally, but so literally is. I don't know whether this is going to work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm really sorry. But again, you can make them small, you can make them big, you can make them. And all those Indian women out there are going, "Oh my God, Mira, you got it wrong. What are you doing?" I don't know, because my Indian cooking isn't the best. But anyway, there you go. That's sort of what it looks like.
I don't complain.
No, we don't. We don't complain because you can't. Okay, there you go. There is no egg in that. There is nothing in that whatsoever.
It's already ready to flip. Wow.
Done. Okay, that's tiny. That's tiny. So that's your egg replacement.
That's in
simple.
That's in seconds.
Even I could do it. It's so simple. I swear.
That's
it's just
in
so
seconds.
easy. Okay, so that's done.
And you can then, again, just fill that with whatever.
And also just to say, protein. Chickpea flour is full of protein. I've written it on my blog. It's absolutely full of protein. So it is really good. It's a really good substitute for those of you. And also, did you notice the amount of oil I used? Again, I just literally coated it.
Right.
So there's very little oil.
We have a message from Madhvi.
Yes.
Hi, look, I'm starving now. Watching the live. I want to ask if you could do porridge.
I did it last week. Porridge.
Okay.
Porridge was last week, Marvin.
Vegan.
Look.
The vegan one maybe it's not too heavy, but also there's some grains like that.
Marvin, last week we did loads of different types of porridges. We did a chia seed porridge. We did a quinoa porridge as well, and oats as well. We looked at different toppings that you could put on it, and we talked about the different things that you could add to it, so that you kind of got that away from that sweetness or adding any kind of sugar to it as well. So do have a look at that. That was a really good range, and ways to step away from those shop bought cereals. And these are the same. There's exactly the same. So if you look, I don't know if you've been watching it from the start.
She said that she missed it.
Yeah,
last week,
please do watch it. It's on live. It's also on my YouTube channel if you want to subscribe to that. That's a good one. Now, I don't know what else I've missed, but
that's absolutely fine. So
Then
if
we
you
just go
want
back
to
to
just
this.
have a look at the
kefir.
kefir.
Those
So-
of you who were following on Sunday when we talked about kefir, I made
Hello,
some
Ria.
kefir, and this is the kefir now. So this is what it looks like.
So that's
Can
now
you-
taken
I don't know.
on
Can
the-
you see? Can you see the grains there?
Yes.
And then there are some grains at the top as well. So that's why you need to sieve it, because the grains are at the top here, and they've actually gone all big and squidgy, and they're just they're great. So that's the reason that that's colour is because of the water that the sugar that we used. But that will be ready tomorrow to drink. Yeah, do you think?
Oh,
Yeah.
Ready today.
Oh, it's ready today. Okay, it's ready today to drink. So we will decant that into our bottle. We'll sieve it, and then it will be ready to drink. So those of you who've got your kefir at the moment, some of you have just got those through, then have a go, and that's kind of hopefully how it should look, and then get used to that taste. Right, I think that's it, isn't it? Okay. Oh my God, that's amazing. It's all done. Right. I really hope you found that useful. If you did, please leave some comments in the in the comments bit as well, because it really helps me to know how people are doing, what they liked, what they enjoyed, and we can then follow it on from there and see what other information I can give you. On Sunday, I will be talking about sweeteners as well. So we want to have a look. I'm going to be exploring it the same as you. What sweeteners? Well, is there anything that's good? Why aren't sweeteners any good? So just so that we get a bit more information. Can I just say a couple of things about breakfast? One thing is, breakfast is not the most important meal of the day. Shocking, right here. It's not. Every meal in the day, whether it's a snack or a lunch, breakfast or dinner, is important. What's more important is what you're putting into those meals, so that you're getting nutrition into your body. What's also important is the portion size of your meals and your snacks. Those are the things that are key. So if you've got a fairly sedentary lifestyle, you don't need to eat like an athlete, because you're not going to burn those calories off. It's also important what you put inside your body, so that it's easier to digest. So you need lighter meals and smaller meals. If you are training, or you've got some kind of training program and plan, then you need to think about when you're doing those activities, so that you can then eat. And sometimes it's quite okay to get up in the morning, have a glass of water, do a little bit of exercise and stretching, then start to have your food. Or, it could be that you get up in the morning, you are a little bit hungry, okay, eat a little bit, and then make sure you take bits to graze on. Perhaps you're going to do your exercise at lunchtime, or if you're going to exercise in the evening. So it's about being sensible about when you eat and what you eat when. Yeah, too many carbohydrates, like starchy ones like potatoes and rice and pasta, and too much sugar, you're going to end up sort of, with that, and too many sort of nuts and things, even though they're good for you, but too many, you've got to look at that sort of fat content as well. So hopefully you found that all really useful. We will be talking about sweeteners on Sunday at 5 o'clock, live at 5. So hopefully see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.
Bye guys.
Bye.